So maybe one day you decide you want to make a video, but at the end of the day you just don't do anything. You just sit there and then the day is gone. Let me help you fix that. What's up everyone? My name is Joe. Today I'm gonna share with you 5 tips to help you get more productive in your life, do more things, do the projects that you want to do without being lazy all the time and just doing nothing. So here are 5 tips, but before we start, please make sure to subscribe if you're new here. I do photography tutorials and videography, so if you're interested in all of this, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification to let you know when I post a new video. So without any further ado, let's get started. So tip number 1 is obviously to make a to-do list, and that is very important, and there are a lot of examples of a to-do list. Maybe get a notebook, write all the things that you want to do this day, and just make sure to check them. So I have here 2 notebooks, obviously 2. I suggest you get a nice notebook, a good looking one, maybe cheap, but maybe if you're creative, you could definitely design one, or maybe I don't know, get one with a cool texture like this one. So whenever you get a nicer notebook, the better you'll notice it when it's around, so it's better to have a nice looking notebook. Here I have 2 notebooks. The first one is for a to-do list. Obviously I have everything written down on it, so every time you finish something, you can leave a check mark right after it. My second notebook is just for sketching, so I do a lot of sketches. I like drawing, I like doing lettering, so I do a lot of designs, lettering designs, and posters and stuff. So it's better to keep my creativity going. It's like a sketchbook, but basically it's a notebook. I personally don't like to get regular sketchbooks because they don't have that cool, cover design, and it's better for you to get more creative and get appealed to it a lot more. But if you don't like to write that much, if you don't like your handwriting, or maybe you just hate writing, you could just download some app from the App Store or the Play Store if you're on Android. It's an app called To-Do List, obviously. And there are some apps that come with a reminder. So whenever you decide a date for something, or a specific time for a chore, you can just put that in the app next to the chore that you want to do. And it will automatically remind you, it will send you a notification that you have to do this chore, or maybe to check this, or do this action that you have put on your phone. But in my opinion, I'd prefer to get a handwritten to-do list in my handwriting, because it will help you improve your memory, and you'll know in the next tip that it's important to write rather than having an app. But also, as a con, you might end up finishing all the pages if you don't like buying too much notebooks. But I'd prefer to get a notebook. It's better and it's more practical. So tip number 2 is to write your ideas. So if you get a notebook or a sketchbook, it's better to write them down, because it will help you unleash your creativity, and it does definitely improve your memory. Whenever you have a certain idea or maybe a project that you want to do, just write it down, write a small paragraph, some details. I'll have even better details for whenever you want to start this project, rather than just ending up forgetting stuff and minimal things that could be a major push for the project. And that happens a lot, so it's better to write them. It's just writing your ideas on paper. That's really good. You can also write them on your phone, but it's, I prefer writing them for your memory. And handwriting, it's muscle memory, so you'd remember visually. You should definitely know that it's important to write stuff. Tip number 3, you should surround yourself with people that have the same niche. What I mean by that is that you should tell your friends about your projects, or some friends that do like the things that you like. If you're a creative person, for example, if you like drawing, you can go out with your friend, you could go to a park, sit down and just sketch some stuff. If you're a photographer, if you like photography, you can meet up with photographers from Instagram, local photographers, some people that you can go out and do some photo shoots. You can shoot stuff Maybe you can shoot a video, you can shoot a B-roll. The important thing is that you have people that will support you and that you can support them. It will get you motivational, and they will get you motivational. You will have more ideas. They will also let you become more creative, innovative, productive, and you'll have the energy to go and do things that you love. Maybe you can go vlog as well. So friends that do like the things that you like. So make sure next time that you have a project, just plan some trips, plan some projects, ask your friends, ask the friends that have the same interests as yours to go and start this project once and for all. Tip number 4, the location you're sitting in might be disturbing your productivity, your innovation, and your creativity. So if you can, maybe if you have a setup like a desktop, a laptop setup, an office, something, just be sure like once per month, just clean the desk, change a little bit of setup, like move your laptop there, maybe switch this table to the other wall, or just try different things. Or if you don't have a cool location indoors at all, you can just go outside. Outdoors it's a lot better. You'll have more natural light. If you don't have access to video light, you can get sunlight. It's really helpful. Or maybe you can just save to get more better equipment, save some money, and maybe you can get a better location by saving up this money, building a new setup, a better office, and just putting your signature in the room. It will obviously improve your creativity. You will have more space to think into, and trust me, it's a lot better. Tip number 5 is to stop watching higher influencers, very important influencers. They will definitely bring your motivation down. You cannot compare yourself to important influencers. With all my respect to big influencers, they work really hard. They worked very hard to get there. So you cannot start immediately like they are right now. So you have to work this through step by step. I know it takes a lot of time, but time is money. If you're willing to do something really great, just know that you cannot achieve it immediately. You just have to get some time, invest some time into it. And during this time, you'll discover it by yourself that you'll be getting more productive if you're doing this properly. And so as a bonus tip, for like an extra tip for tip number 5, is to get competitive with people that are very similar to your level of productivity. If you have a brand on Instagram, if you want to shoot things on Instagram, just check out some pages with the same amount of followers. So maybe on their feed there might be something very bad, a bad photo or maybe a bad post. You can definitely improve it. You can check out their weak points and make them your strong points in your feed, and that will improve also your productivity. It will improve also your creativity, because it's more of an inspirational thing that you're doing, and it's definitely not something bad to do. It's very helpful for you and for them. They will become more competitive towards you. And yeah, those are the tips. That's it. So I'm gonna end this video here. I hope that you find those tips very useful. I hope that you think to yourself once again that you can do something better this time, and not just end up thinking of things and not doing them. I struggle with this a lot. I still struggle with it, but I'm doing this with you guys. So if you want to start doing things right now, I'm doing these as well at this moment. But you gotta start from somewhere. So start right now. Do things you love. Don't listen to any bad opinions from people. Just listen to your inner voice right there, and it's just a matter of time. That's it. You just gotta work through time, and you'll see that you'll get there immediately. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, thumbs up on this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll definitely be posting more content like this. Please tell me if you want to see more content, more tips for you guys. Tell me in the comments below. Or if you want to see something else, I don't know, if you have any ideas, if you want to see maybe some new short movies, also you can tell me in the comments. And tell me about the setup. Tell me if you like this setup, if it's nice. But you might as well tell me if you have any tip in the comment, maybe something similar to those tips, maybe something that could help other people as well in the comments. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.